and we are thinking about moving again. A lot has changed in my life in the last little bit. I'm actually walking with a cane right now, out of all things. And I moved back to Florida to be near my family, and I just underwent a very serious medical procedure, and nobody seems to give a crap about me. So I'm thinking, why do I? Why am I in Florida? Why am I in Florida? This place is designed for old, raggedy people. Come to Georgia. See, that's the thing, Davis. Welcome on board, JD. See, after living in Alabama, I don't know if I can do the Deep South. I'm done with the South in general. I'm done with the South. Savannah, no, it ain't gonna work. That wouldn't work out for me. Um, when I do videos in that area, the reception isn't good. What's up, West Palm Beach? We got McLean watching from West Palm Beach. So, you know, like I said, if you're tuning in, I'm actually walking with a cane right now. I had this huge medical procedure, and my family. I came back to Florida to be near my family, and my family, not a single one of them's come over here. I went through a surgery. I went through just a horrible situation recently. Washington State. I don't know about Oregon. Maybe Washington State. Yeah, we're thinking about the Pacific Northwest. Um, but we got to figure this out because um, we came. ¿Cómo estás, señor? We came back to Florida to be around family, and I go through all this, and where are they? Not a phone call. Nobody came to see if I need anything. I moved back to Florida for family. What family? Here I am walking with a freaking cane, and ain't no one came to even call to see if I need anything. So, um, I'm done with the South in general. The South in general is just going in a really bad direction. They don't want to see you come up. The racism and segregation and it affects your life. It's not just that I don't like it. It's really like these people down here will do anything they can to make sure you don't come up. You can't come up. You can't do anything. Um, I'm not really allowed to talk about what happened with my accident, but well, it's not even an accident. It was more like a negligence. It's just something horrible that happened to me. Um, it's just like these people here in the South. They don't want to see you be successful. They want to tell you, oh, you know, we care about. It's all garbage. They don't care about you. California, despite all the problems, yeah, we're thinking California. Katie wants to do Washington. Um, and I don't give a crap about politics. It's not a political thing. It's just there are states that right now don't care about the people that are in them. Uh, they don't care about schools here. All they care about, the sheriff wants to be the president. The governor wants to be the president. Everybody here, the commissioners, the governors, the everybody down here, all they care about is going, whether it's a sheriff or it's a police officer. Everybody in government just wants to, Florida's like a trampoline, and they're all trying to jump on this trampoline so they can try to become president or whatever. And it doesn't. Nothing really. It's not a state that functions. Everything that happens in Florida, it's just people trying to postulate themselves for their political aspirations. And you can't live in a state where every single like the Lee County sheriff, they just got him. He's been putting his face on trucks, fixing all the police cars, putting up billboards with his face everywhere. Social media, they just caught him. He's going to court for staging an arrest on somebody they don't like. So it's like these people here in the South, man, they don't want to do anything to help the people in this state. This is a state that everything they do is just kind of screw people over, and you can't get ahead. You can't get ahead in Florida. They don't like. It's not that I care about. I don't like liberals as much as I hate liberals as much as I hate conservative deep South people. It's all the same thing to me. I don't like politics, and if you move to the West Coast, and you got to deal with their garbage. But I'm sick and tired of this garbage right here. I don't like California, and California isn't even the most liberal state. Like, I think Colorado's way more liberal. But we definitely gotta do something different because this ain't working. California spots. Kitty wants to do Washington. The problem with Washington is that everybody told me it's very depressing. I mean, when people describe a place as depressing, it doesn't really encourage you to want to be there. Everybody that I've talked to that's told me Washington State, the first word that they use to describe it is depressing. Dude, look at this. I got blue skies all around me. So I think for the weather and sunny days, California makes more sense. But and it's not gonna happen right now. We got to plan for it, and everything at its time. But I think eventually I'm ready to get up out of Florida, and it's not gonna be somewhere else in the South. I'm done with the South. The South is it takes you nowhere. The highest murder rates means you can get killed, and I'm a YouTuber. People target celebrities, highest crime rates, highest South Carolina, highest car accident rates. Why does South Carolina have more car accidents than any other state? They don't have snow. They don't have mountains. Why does South Carolina have more car accidents than any other state? Can you explain to me why? Why does South Carolina have more accidents? They don't have any mountains. They don't have any snow. Why is South Carolina the #1 state for accidents? Because they don't give a crap. They don't care about making roads that are safe. They don't care. The South is like everything is just designed to kill you, man. I don't want to get into details. I'll eventually make more videos about the topic, but this is it's not practical. Like, I came back to Florida to be near my family. I'm over here walking with Ken after a surgery, and not a phone call, nothing. Why am I here? So when they need me, they can use me. When they need something, when they need something, oh, okay, they need something. What about when I need something, bro? What about when I need something? It's unreal, bro. It gets 1 month of summer in August. So that's the thing about Seattle. So Seattle's been on Katie's mind because she likes orcas, but you can't just base where you live off of one single thing you like. That doesn't make sense. She wants to do Seattle. She's been talking about Seattle nonstop. Yeah, she's been talking about Seattle. I guess it would have to be behind the rain shadow of Mount Olympus, so that I can't do all that rain all the time. But it's only like a small area. So if you don't know Seattle, there's a little area in Seattle where there's a mountain, and everything behind the mountain, the mountain blocks the clouds. So there's one specific place. It's called the rain shadow, and they don't get rain there. They only get like 16 inches of rain because there's a mountain and it blocks all the rain, and you get a little bit more sunshine. But it's like a small little area within the Seattle metro area where you don't get any rain. I would have to end up there. I couldn't live getting 200 inches of rain every year. Yeah, California's pretty straight. Like, I like the car culture. I'm into old cars, beaches, mountains. California's got everything. I don't give a crap if it's a liberal state. I don't care, dude. Like, I don't have kids going to school. I didn't like a lot of the people that I met in California, like the ones that are like super liberal, and then they want you to like pretend like, whatever they're into, they want you to like acknowledge it. I don't like that crap. Yeah, it is too depressing. That's a problem with Washington, really. The problem with Washington is just it's too depressing. It really is. Spokane not as rainy but colder. Yeah, Spokane gets a lot of snow. Spokane is cold. I don't do good with cold weather. They get rain. They get like snow. Mount Rainier is actually a volcano. Yeah, that's always a problem. The volcanoes. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you ain't hit it yet. I normally do my live stream side views. I actually went up and down. This one's a little bit different. No, I'm not doing Ohio. I ain't doing no more conservative backwards places. I'm done with them. No Alabama. I've lived in Kentucky, garbage. I've lived in Alabama, garbage. Florida, garbage. The only thing nice about Florida is that like the southern half of the state has more Hispanic people, has more diversity, more food. But I'm done with backwards places. I want to live somewhere like Miami or Los Angeles, San Diego, a place that's more for young people. Why do you guys keep moving? What are you running from? It's not that I'm running from anything, bro. It's like we gotta find something that works. Like we like like my income source is YouTube. I've already burnt this. Like I've been here for a year. I've already burnt it out. There's no more videos that I can do here. So like I have two options. I can no Tucson, Arizona. No, I didn't like Tucson, Arizona at all. I liked Houston, and we talked about Houston, but in Houston the crime rate's too high and it's too dangerous for what I do. If you're a normal person, Houston will work, but if you're a YouTuber, it's too dangerous. Um, so like the best way to explore new places would be, instead of me having to travel all the time, which is exhausting, would be for me to actually move somewhere new. Like if I move to the West Coast, then I could explore the West Coast for a long time. Like it would be new to me. I want an adventure. The thing is that I want an adventure, bro. Like to give you a straightforward answer, like I want to feel adventure. I want to explore something new. Like after living in all these different places, like I've learned that I get bored. Nashville's always been a possibility. Nashville is a possibility, but there's a few things that make Nashville inconvenient. No place is perfect. You might need to sacrifice somewhere. I like where I'm at. I like Bradenton, Sarasota. This has been a great time here. It's been great. The beaches are nice. The community reception's been incredible. People love me here. I haven't had any safety concerns that are legitimate. Las Vegas, yeah, it's a possibility, but I don't. It's not towards the top. I like Las Vegas. The people in Las Vegas are kind of down to earth, but it's a miserable place. If you go to Las Vegas, it really is a miserable place. It's like Bradenton. It's just homeless people everywhere, old people that are homeless, people with, you see people in wheelchairs living on this. Like, what the crap is that, Would I move to Canada? No. I would not move to Canada. I need warm weather. It's too cold. Yeah. Too many people in Florida. I don't mind being around people. I like big cities, actually. I'm not going to move to some small, isolated place. I want to be in a big place, a bigger place. I want to be in a big city. The problem with Canada is just it's too cold, and it's really complicated to live there. The rules are really, I don't like the laws in Canada. They're very anti-rights, where like in the it's Canada, like they're politically liberal, but their law enforcement is very conservative. They don't you don't really have as many rights in Canada as in the United States, and their economy is more vulnerable. So and then cost of living is relatively high in Canada. There's a lot of things about Canada. It's just a very. I have thought about Spain. Yeah, I just can't convince Katie. You'd have to visit Spain first. I would do Spain. I can get Spanish citizenship because my grandpa on my dad's side was born in Spain. I would love to live in Spain. There's a lot of YouTubers living in Spain right now. A lot of Americans are moving to Spain. Yeah, Spain has definitely been on our list of places. We have to go there first. Australia, I hear Australia is amazing. And I grew up watching Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, was like my childhood hero growing up. So Australia would be awesome. Australia or Spain would definitely be cool places to live. And like we're not normal. Like me and Katie have realized that we want adventure. We want to experience new cultures, and it's hard to do that when you live in a backwards place. I would like to live in Puerto Rico. We've looked at real estate in Puerto Rico. There's a few problems with Puerto Rico. For one, it's an island and it's very small, and we like adventure, so that would get old very quickly. There's somewhat of a safety concern. And there's an affordability concern with Puerto Rico. And then there's also another concern with Puerto Rico, which is that Puerto Rico, it would limit us. Like we want to be in a place where we can expand, not contract. Puerto Rico's the age in Puerto Rico is becoming elderly, so it's becoming like Florida. A lot of old people in Puerto Rico now. all the youth has left Puerto Rico. Basically, all the young people left for Orlando. So there's no young people left in Puerto Rico. It's all old people. And I tell you, I am, age. I want to be in a younger place. I am no offense to anybody that's elderly, but I've had it with old people. Like in Florida, you have all these old people that come here to retire, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is, those people are giving society nothing. They're not working. They're not going to school. They're just there. Okay. You need to live in a place where everybody is part of the community. And when you have a bunch of old people that come to your state to retire, they're not they don't do anything. They need you to wipe their butt. They need doctors. They need you to wipe their butt. They need services. They need, and they give nothing. I don't like that Florida is becoming. It's always been kind of an elderly place, because the problem with old people is that they take, and they give nothing. And then not only do they take from people, but the mentality of elderly people in Florida is a taking mentality, a demanding mentality. Um, it's everywhere you go. They want to impose themselves with their views on other people. They want to impose their views, and they bring nothing to the table. Like, I want to live in a place where everybody has to work and everybody has to give society their best. I don't want to live in a place where everybody demands and nobody gives. And that's a problem with Florida's elderly population. They don't care about the schools. What's the future of Florida going to be? People come here to die, man. People come here to die. To die. People come here to die. That's not natural. That's not normal. So now you have a bunch of old people. They need doctors. They need services. I can't even get a doctor's appointment. I can't even get a doctor's appointment. And when I lived in Alabama, I called the doctor, and I'd be like, "Hey, man, I need an appointment. Like, what day you want to come in? Monday, Tuesday? Boom, I'm good, bro. Bro, I can't even get a doctor's appointment in Florida, man. There's so many old people here that you can't even get a freaking doctor's appointment, man. Yeah, I got hurt. I can't talk about what happened, but I got hurt. I wish I could tell you, but I'm not allowed to. It's a legal issue now. But God's waiting room, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Raleigh, North Carolina seemed pretty cool. I liked Apex and Cary a lot. Bradenton sucks. I wouldn't say Bradenton sucks. It has a lot of problems. Like, I live here because I can do it, but dude, Bradenton has a lot of problems. But I wouldn't say I hate Bradenton. I like it. The beaches are awesome. What's up, bro? You driving from school? Nice, man. Nice to see you on here, Alex. But it doesn't work. It doesn't. When I lived in Alabama, I can get doctor's appointments when I needed them. Anything that you needed, you can get it done in Alabama. Doctor's appointments. It's been difficult. Onico sucks. Yeah, Onico is horrible. There's just so much homelessness here in Bradenton. That's how I got to okay. Like, eventually, we're planning to buy a house, and like we were working towards buying a house. And we like Bradenton, but dude, what's this place? There's so many homeless people, and they're all because there's no system in place. If you need health care, you can't get it. If you need medical help, you can't get it. If you need mental help, forget about it. There's nothing here. Nothing for anybody. What about Tampa? Is Tampa a good place? I don't like Tampa. I really don't. It's a good place to. I like the city's culture. I like their food. I like their beaches. But as a place to live, I've never liked Tampa. It's too ghetto. There's too much homelessness. There's too much fraud. It's just a crappy. The Pacific Northwest is dreary. I definitely agree. Joanne, thank you so much. Jones, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Send you my love and greetings from me and Katie. You're the best. Thank you so much. Tampa is nasty. Your Miami drivers are hilarious. Scary at the same time. Yes. See, Miami would be interesting because in Miami, there's always something going on. Miami, I would do Miami. Tampa dangerous. Not really that dangerous. There's gangs in certain places. I wouldn't describe Tampa as dangerous. I'm done. I don't like the North because of the weather, but I'm done with the Deep South. I'm thinking West Coast. Huntsville, Alabama, a good place, thriving city. It's different from the other parts of Alabama. It really is, but I'm done with Alabama. It's the state's laws too. It's not just the racism, and it's the state's laws don't work. The real estate laws are bad. It's a state that's very careless, reckless. It's a reckless place. It doesn't really look out for the interests of its residents. Florida with all those laws, too many red extremes. The insurance are getting it. It's insane. I'm happy in Charlotte. Shout outs to you in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, I just do those videos to troll because they get a lot of views, bro. I want to move to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is very conservative and backwards. So I wouldn't want to. I'm trying to get away from backwards people. I'm young still. I'm in my 30s. I got a lot of income I got to make. I got income I got to make. I got houses I got to buy. I got companies I got to build. I got things I got to do. And a place that's conservative will never give you the opportunities you need. You have to be in a place like New York, California, Washington, a big place. San Antonio, Washington State, real talk. Yeah, San Antonio, I like San Antonio. I do. They have a great food scene. Texas is like Florida. It's attracting people for all the wrong reasons. It's like how many people moved from California to Texas? And now Austin has more crime, more homelessness, more. It's like people, and now the people that moved out of California, moved to the Carolinas or the South, are now moving to Utah. This is their third time moving. Turn off CNN, bro. Turn off Fox News and use your brain, bro. They moved from California. From California, they moved to the South. Now they're figuring out the South sucks, so now they're moving to Utah. And in a year or two, Utah ain't going to work for them, and then they're going to be moving to wherever the next place is. You know what I mean? Check my brightness on my phone. My brightness on the phone went down. So you got to figure out what's really good for you. Because people left California, moved to the South. That didn't work out. Now they're all moving to Utah. Now everybody's moving to Utah. Bro, every 2 or 3 years you move. And every time you move, the realtors make 6%. The moving companies make money. The realtors, the storage, all those companies are bleeding you dry. And every time you move, you're more and more disadvantaged. Every single time you move, you lose more and more, and you're more and more disadvantaged. I'm in a world of pain right now. Give me a second, y'all. Might be the best to move out of this country. Thank you so much. Firearms and Music gives us our first super chat today of $10. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Let me hit the love button on that. You are the best. Thank you. Real talk. That's all it takes. Arizona sucks. Texas is just arid. I'm from Florida. I'm used to seeing beaches. I can't be in a freaking desert in Texas. You know what I mean? It's barren. Like, I struggle keeping my mind busy in Florida. What makes you think I'm going to do good in Texas? It's a desert, bro. Arizona, I liked Arizona. The air quality is bad and I can't breathe. If Arizona had good air quality, I really liked Phoenix. But it's too hot. I gotta stand up for a minute. My back is killing me. It hurts to stand up. Let me see if I can stand up for a minute. I want you guys to see how crippled I am right now. Let me stand up for a minute, though. It makes sitting down too long hurts. When you get my passport, you want to visit Istanbul. Most of the West Coast is the same way, though. Yeah, California is the real... In California, the taxes are high. Like, there's a lot of really bad crap about California. Get some land in the Carolinas, a house. Sheep. Carolinas is the same garbage I'm dealing with in Florida. Like, I'm really done with the South. I really am. I wonder if I could change positions here. I'm just so uncomfortable. Hold on, I'm trying to get comfortable. It hurts so much. It hurts just to sit. I don't know if this will work. It hurts just to sit, really. Thanks, man. And it's been like the most insane. I gotta get this in the shit. It's been difficult lately. That's all I can say. Midwest. No, the Midwest is boring. Yakima, Washington. Yakima. Well, the problem with Washington, that area, I've been looking at that area. Washington. I had to go there and see it first. I'd have to go there first and see it, see if I like it. What happened? I got hurt. I'm not allowed to talk about it. I had a surgery too, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. I wish I could tell you guys, but I'm not allowed to. Did you break any bones? I'm not allowed to elaborate on what happened. I wish I could tell you guys. If I could, I would. But we're not allowed to give you guys. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I wish I could tell you guys, but they won't let me. Oklahoma City? No, Oklahoma. Lots of natives there. Yakima. How do you pronounce that? I know it's drier there. It's almost like a desert once you get to like central Washington. So we've talked about Washington State. Washington State we've talked about. Washington has the #1 economic outlook of any state right now. Washington's a possibility. Washington or California is what I'm thinking. I could still, yo, in your bish. Thanks, bro. Says, let's get you in here, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for all the great videos. Don't get out much to travel. It's nice seeing Florida, though, through your videos. I appreciate it. I'm sick of seeing Florida. I want to travel so bad right now. I can't sit in a car to go get a sandwich right now. It's like, it's not that I don't want to travel. I really want to travel. Man, do I need travel right now. I wish I could travel so bad. Bro, freaking walking with a cane. It hurts to sit down on a bench. I'm sitting on a bench and it's uncomfortable. Yakima. There we go, Yakima. Washington's great, but has really comfortable climate. Also, no income tax. Yes. That's another huge plus of Washington. There's no... It's one of the few states that has no income tax. And that makes it a very attractive option. Washington State's no income tax is definitely a huge plus. They also have great job opportunities. Hang in there, Jose. I'm almost in pain too. Sucks. I hate it. And like the thing about this situation is like it's not like I planned for this. It's just like I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, and it screwed up my life, and I didn't plan for it. One of those deals where like you're going about your life, and something happens that you didn't plan for. Like it sucks. Like I'm used to being in control of everything in my life. I'm used to being in control of everything. And now I'm in a spot where I hate it, bro. I hate it. It has been so freaking difficult. Like you don't have control when you get hurt. You know what I mean? You don't have control. It sucks. I want to be traveling right now. It really sucks. And it hurts a lot. Come back to the gump. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm all right there, man. I tell you what, you keep that gump down there. The ocean, it hurts just to sit in the car. Like, I want to go to the beach, but, like, it hurts. Just like it takes 45 minutes to drive to the beach. It hurts just to sit in the car. It's just sitting in the car hurts. Just sitting in the car. It's just sucks. Y'all you can keep Montgomery. I'm not even... Y'all keep that, man. But Washington is a very high scale size. Yeah, sales tax. That's an interesting thing to think about. I guess I don't really have to buy a lot of things though. That's where they get you though. No income tax, high sales tax. They get it. At least, well, the thing about sales tax is they get it up front. You know what I mean? Washington is a very, the problem with New York City. I have that cane. So you know the struggle. The aluminum cane. This is some crap, man. What states provide an addition to the American? What states in addition to the American economy? Well, every state has its own economy. I don't like Oregon. Oregon has a lot of bad things. There's a lot of bad things about Oregon. It's got great things, but it's got bad things. Like Washington is cheaper and it has more jobs. So economically, if you're moving to the West Coast, Oregon wouldn't be the natural choice. Washington or California would be the natural choice. I'm not going to do Idaho or Utah or a place like that. That's not going to happen. I could visit those places being in the West Coast. I live here in Seattle. All right, Lou. That's cool, Washington State. But the thing about Washington State is, again, look at those blue skies. Could I do without the blue skies? YouTuber. I don't need a job. No, you're right. I don't need a job, but you still want to live in an area that is productive. Even as a YouTuber, it is true. I could live anywhere. But you don't want to live in a place that's economically stagnant. You want to live in a place that's on the come up. I know people that moved up to Iowa from Florida. I think they're crazy. Iowa is bad in a lot of ways. If you can afford California, go for it, dude. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, it's not that I can't afford California. I can afford it. It's just, man, that's a long move. But now I can't move myself. I got to pay somebody to move me. So I might make a difference. The weather in Seattle is depressing, though. Yeah, that's the problem, bro. Look, blue skies all the time. Katie wants to go to Washington. Katie's the Washington girl. She wants to see orcas. And I live in Indianapolis, low cost of living, but boring and dangerous. That's one way to sum it up. Firearms and music. That is one way. You just described Indianapolis in one sentence. Low cost of living, dangerous and boring, and cold. I would throw cold in there. You just described perfectly Indianapolis. Economic, like Indianapolis has a good economical outlook, but that's it. Oh, Houston's definitely better than Dallas, bro. Dallas doesn't... The whole Dallas area didn't impress me at all. Like, I'm a person... I'm from South Florida, so I look for vibes, you know? I look for essence, vibes. And they just don't have that in Dallas. Dallas has no substance. Where Houston does. Good health care. Katie used to walk to lose weight. But Katie has had opportunities, man. Go to Nashville area. Nashville would be awesome. I like Nashville. We've talked about Eastern Tennessee. I like Nashville. How to avoid or reduce taxes. Houston. Yeah, Houston's definitely more authentic than Dallas. Problem with Dallas is that it's a bland place. It doesn't really have any essence. Jacksonville is still too dangerous. I can't live in a place. Katie's working out again. Okay. Katie started working out again. That's cool. Yeah, the thing about Jacksonville is it's too dangerous. It's still too dangerous for me. I know it's up on the come up, but it's still too dangerous. Look at Charlotte. A lot of people move to Charlotte and it's still a crap hole. That's the problem with Jacksonville. A bunch of people can move there. It's still the same crap hole. Katie says she's just got back from working out. Were you at the gym? Were you at the gym or just at the house? I miss Naples. And you know what? I do miss Naples. I will be real with you. I miss Naples. I would consider moving to Naples. The problem with Naples is just there's so many bad people that from my past, and a lot of times they don't really understand that I'm not the same person I used to be. I'm not in the same position I was in, and I really like I don't have the patience to deal with people who they like to look down on you in Naples, and I'm not the same person I was back then. So I'm not in the same position. Raleigh, North Carolina. I do miss Naples. I was even talking to Katie that I consider moving to Naples, and I think the real estate for her would be better there because in Naples, we would be better equipped to sell real estate. She still hasn't sold a house up here. We and now that she's going through all this crap too, she's going through some stuff too. Delray Beach, it's a nice place to visit. Broward's got a lot to offer. Broward County does have a lot to offer. Yeah, no, I got good contacts too. Like my YouTube people are great, man. My YouTube friends are better than more educated, more decent people. You could say. I have good people. The problem in Naples is that I lived there for so long, and the people that are there, like I don't even know how. It's weird. It's weird because like when I go back to Naples, like they're used to looking at me where I was before. So now that I'm a YouTuber and I'm better off, they always want to like it bothers. Like I can when I go to Naples and I see people from the past, and I knew hundreds of people in Naples. I mean, I know hundreds of people in Naples. And when I go back and I meet people from my past, I feel like a lot of them are really resentful. Like they don't feel that I deserve to be where I'm at. And those types of people are dangerous. There's no, and they act weird, bro. They act weird. Like they just can't get over the fact that I'm not the same person I used to be. Danny says Houston has a lot of women, but I got a woman. Nova says lawsuit. Okay. I think we need a fresh start. Yeah. Not that there's anything prove them. No, but they're dangerous. They're dangerous people. They're dangerous. Envy is a very dangerous thing. And they act weird and they do drama. Like last time I went down to Naples, I was just down in Naples. I had to go down to Naples recently, and there was drama. And I'm like, why is there drama? Like I don't. Me and Katie are quiet people. We don't have any drama. But you go to Naples, and off the bat, immediately there's drama. Like you go to Naples, and immediately, as soon as you touch down, there's drama. And I'm like, I don't have any drama in my personal life, but so it's not me. Thoughts on Virginia? You have family there? Virginia is economically a better state than most of the South. But Virginia, again, talking about a place lacking substance, Virginia is a bland place. The most important thing for us moving somewhere, safety for one. Safety, I think, is super important because the world is dangerous today. You're not. Well, I like the cold weather in Alabama. I didn't mind the cold weather in Alabama, but even in Alabama's very short winter, I looked forward to the summer. And in Alabama, I became very depressed. Yeah, I walked away from it, but it's like every time I go back to Naples, I encounter drama, and it's like, why am I encountering drama? Can you name a state more boring than Iowa? Nebraska? Maybe? I like that we have always said I want to be in a little bit colder weather. Yeah, we do want a little bit colder. See, Alabama was perfect weather-wise. The weather in Alabama was good. The winters were short. Oh, 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 oh! Gives us a super something. Oh, oh, DD. 300 yen? Did I just get 300 yen? I don't know what that's about. Does anybody know what that last super shot looking thing was about? It says 300 yen, but it's not showing up over here. Did I just get 300 yen? Because I could go spend some yangs. Jose, you can fish in the sewers in Houston. Can't beat that. Yeah. Does anybody know what's up with that last super shot? It's just a super shot with a super sticker. You're going back to drama people. Maybe set boundaries to keep your peace. Yeah, but the thing is, you still have to be in the community. You still have to be in the neighborhoods. And, you know, we're part of organizations where we know people and stuff. Are you Chinese or Japanese? Are you Chinese or Japanese? Are you buying or renting? Doesn't matter right now. The colder weather will help me a lot, yeah. Right now we're renting. It seems like it's a bad time to own real estate. But renting makes sense if you're moving around a lot. It really does. Like me and Katie, I like adventure. Like I think part of moving around a lot is the adventure part of it. Cold weather makes me very depressed. It really does. Super shot is Japanese. Grew up in Michigan. Katie grew up in Michigan. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't got to it yet. Oh, Japanese. Okay, cool, Japanese. So it's yen. Japanese. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm not a fan of South Carolina. Very violent place as well. Nashville is okay. But Nashville, I like Nashville. Warner Robins, Georgia, no. We're done with the South. I want to be as far from the South as I can get. How about that? Colorado is a no. It's way too liberal. And I don't really care about other people's politics, but like the thing about Colorado is that it's just beyond normal. It's just politics are too much of life there. Couldn't do it. How long until... I don't understand that. Montana too cold. I don't know about the Midwest. I think eventually we're either going to do Miami, Naples, Washington, or California. Maybe the North Carolina mountains, but that's just a remote maybe. Wyoming, no. Wyoming, there's nothing there for us. But like the thing about moving would be like starting a new adventure. New Mexico, Arizona, no. No. There's nothing out there for us. Miami's too expensive. Well, it's too expensive if you can't afford it. If you can afford it, it's not expensive. When you say too expensive, a place is too expensive if you can't afford it. But if you can afford it, then it's not too expensive. Too expensive is, again, if you don't have enough money. But if you have it, it's not really like Lakewood Ranch where I live now. It's extraordinarily expensive. But if you can afford it, you do it. No Canada. Charlotte. Like where I live now, this is ridiculously expensive. This Lakewood Ranch, man, my back is killing me. I don't know if I should sit, if I should stand. Gosh, this is so uncomfortable. I don't know if I should sit, if I should stand. It doesn't matter. If I sit down, my butt hurts. If I stand up, my back hurts. There's no getting comfortable. This is horrible. I like the idea of Washington because you were weather, lots to explore. How long until recovery? I have no idea. It's been, 2 months already? And I actually got worse after the surgery because you have to recover from the surgery. I have no idea how long this is going to take. I want this to be over. I'd give anything to go back to where I was before. Jose, you're falling apart on us. I really am. Tampa Bay area is all right. Hollywood, you might get a 2-1 for $1,700. Hollywood, Florida, or Hollywood, California? I don't like California. I like Hollywood. I'm the same way. It's a kidney stone for me. My back is killing me. Horrible crap. I've never in my life experienced as much pain. I heard great things about Washington outside of Seattle. Yeah, same thing here. It's not that Washington's a great state. Seattle is a complicated city, and um, I like big cities. I liked, Los Angeles. I heard it was gang infested, and oh, there's gangs in Los Angeles, and this and that. Bro, I liked Los Angeles a lot. I like San Diego even more. San Francisco, I heard it was all the crap you hear about San Francisco, and bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I like San Francisco. The price tag part of it is confusing. I feel like San Francisco doesn't make sense once you start looking at the cost of it. San Jose I like, but again, the problem with San Francisco is really the cost. It's not that San Francisco's horrible. It's not that it's some crime-ridden place. The problem with San Francisco is how expensive it is. And the reason it's expensive is because there's a lot of money there. If there's money to be made, there's money to be spent. Those two things go hand in hand. We need Jesus says, thank you for your channel and your dedication. Your commentary while traveling is great. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You guys are the best. And that was actually 200 SEK, which it came up to $35. So thank you so much. Where are you watching from, and what currency are you using? Because I see I'm up to $35. I see it says 200, but I don't really know what that equates in US dollars. What does SEK stand for? What currency is that? I'm curious, guys. I haven't got one of those yet. It's my first time getting those. If anybody knows what SEK, what currency it is. No, we want to keep traveling. And the thing about moving too is like, I got the sun in my face. I'm like in the most inconvenient spot. I can barely see the screen. Let me see if I can make the screen. Oh, it's as bright as it'll get. Okay. That's not going to work. I want to be able to read the comments, but like I'm in the sun. The sun changed positions on me here. $18. Yeah, it came out to $18. Swedish. Cool. Nice. Our first Swedish money. Now, that's a place Katie would love. That would be a great place to visit. I eventually want to do a Europe tour. Sweden, that's cool. Thank you so much. Katie wants to go to Sweden. That's on her list. Jose, will you start a junk removal business? Not with this guy around. No, I'm beyond that. My YouTube is so successful. I'll be honest, I miss the work. Italy. I would rather do Spain. Everybody visits Italy at some point. We have to get there. I'm excited about seeing Europe eventually. Yes, Sweden is it's very similar to Washington. It's a beautiful place, but the weather's gray. Overseas America, everywhere is bad. Portugal. Eu sou brasileiro, falo português. Portugal. Not that excited about Portugal. When I think about Europe, Ireland. Okay, so when we go to Europe, on the top of my list would be, for sure on the top of the list would have to be Spain, Ireland, United Kingdom, Italy. Everybody does Italy, I guess. So at some point you'd have to see Italy. I would like to see Belgium, believe it or not. I would like to see Belgium. Yeah, I think Belgium would be nice. Scotland, Ireland, UK, of course. Spain would be my #1 place to see in Europe. I've even considered moving to Spain. I'd have to go there and see it first. I've heard great things about Spain, and I can become a Spanish citizen, which is, I think, the hardest part. There's a lot of like people living illegally in Spain right now. Greece is cool. I think Greece would be a cool place to visit. Do you want to go to Egypt? Not right now. I think that's the area of the world to stay away from. Norway has, Norway and Sweden are incredible. Denmark, all that. Great for adventure. Without a doubt, beautiful countries. Katie wants to see the orcas, so I didn't like Ireland. It seemed dead and backwards compared to England. Interesting. I've had a lot of great subscribers from Ireland over the years, um, both for this channel and for the Pigeon channel. So I think I've always got a great reception out of Ireland. Ireland has been great to us on YouTube, and we always get a lot of love out of Ireland. So I would like to see Ireland, Scotland, of course, Wales. Scotland and Wales would be awesome. Do it. You will have status, which is nice. Yeah, I can become a citizen of Spain if I want to. I would visit first, make sure I like it. Maybe spend a month in Spain. Yeah, I would not want to be in Egypt right now. But I can get Spanish citizenship because my grandpa was a Spaniard from the Canary Islands. I wouldn't want to live in the Canary Islands. I think Valencia or Barcelona, maybe Toledo, maybe Madrid. I'm not sure. You don't want to go to Africa? Yeah, I do want to see a lot of stuff in Africa at some point. I would like to see, if I was heading to Africa, Madagascar would be number one. Takeda Sedan. No, Morocco, West Sahara. Maybe Morocco would be cool. If we were going to Africa, where were we? That's a cool question. I love your accent. I have an accent? No way, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't got no dang accent. Which one? Because I have like 20 accents. If we were going to Africa, where would we go to first? I think Madagascar would be cool. Nairobi would be cool. I don't know if I was heading to Africa. Okay, I'll tell you. I think Kenya would be a great place to go to first for Africa. What do you guys think? What would be the, like, if you had to pick 4 countries in Africa to see? Rwanda. I'd say Kenya. I guess if you're going to Kenya, you could do Rwanda. Rwanda, everybody's saying Rwanda, really? I would go back, though. I would say Kenya, Nigeria. Hi, from Hillsborough County, Florida. What up? We're in Manatee County. We're just down the road from you. Manatee County, just down the road. What we got? Cape Town looks amazing, but not the safest. There's actually a Cuban restaurant in Cape Town. It's probably not that accurate. Oh, don't get me started on Mexico. Yes. Mexico. Oh, yeah. Merida. Yeah, for sure, Yucatan. So Mexico is like... Okay, I'll tell you guys our list right now. So we were actually supposed to go to these places. If it wasn't for the stupid accident we had, we were actually planning to go to Montana, Puerto Rico, and Mexico. Those are our 3 next trips that we have planned, okay? Now we have Washington, but if it wasn't for the accident, for this crap that happened to us, our travel plans were Montana, which is probably too late now, Puerto Rico, and then Mexico. Merida, Yucatan, Quintana Roo, so the southern tip of Mexico. Believe it or not, I would actually like to go to Sinaloa. I like to see Mazatlan, Sinaloa. I know it's dangerous, but I'd like to see it. Monterrey, Mexico would be awesome. You got me started on places I want to go to. Places I want to see. Monterrey, Mexico would be awesome. Without a doubt. Mexico is definitely on my list. And I would have to say Monterrey, Nuevo Leon. I always want... Mexico City would be awesome. Want to visit Cuba. So me and Katie went to Cuba in 2011, but there's no videos of that. La Pulga. Yeah, Manatee County is pretty cool. I like it here. Mexico City. How do you pronounce Monterrey? Monterrey. Let me try. Monterrey. You gotta roll the R. Monterrey. Beautiful city. Japan would be cool too, yeah. There's a lot of travels we want to do. And we were on path to doing a lot of stuff. until this crap happened. The Pulga is my favorite place in Palmetto. The Pulga. I haven't gone to the flea market in Palmetto. I didn't know there was a flea market in Palmetto. Yeah, I hadn't seen that yet. But there's a lot of places we want to go to. What do you think about Cuba? Cuba is so hard to travel to. What up, Michael? Welcome on board. So the thing about Cuba is Costa Rica is nice. Yeah, there's a lot of people in Costa Rica now. My back is starting to hurt so much. It wasn't in a car. It was worse. It was scarier than a car accident. A car accident would have been a blessing compared to this crap. The Filipinas. There's a lot of Americans in the Philippines and a lot of Filipinos in the United States. They're cool people. I like Filipino people. My first YouTube channel had a huge Filipino audience. Maybe we should take a break and walk. We'll be waiting. I should probably start walking back. It hurts just to sit. How long have I been? An hour. Live streaming for an hour is starting to hurt. Mexico's not dangerous. Go more south than Monterrey. Yeah. Tahiti. See, I would want to travel to places that have real substance. I don't want to travel to like Italy. Everybody goes to Italy. When I think about Europe, I want to do Spain. Like, I want to see places that have real substance. You know what I mean? Like, walking will loosen up the muscles. I feel so tight and uncomfortable. I feel wound up. Hope you get well soon. Sucks. I feel really uncomfortable. Yeah, la gente do Brasil. Yes, I would like to go to Brazil. I would want to see Rio, Sao Paulo, and Florianopolis in Brazil. I think Florianopolis would be great. And we actually met some people that are from there. I've met several people from Florianopolis. Seems like a really beautiful place. Most Mexican cities are gorgeous. Many from the world live in Mexico. Now it's amazing. Yeah, people are moving to Mexico from all over. Eu falo português. Eu não falo muito português. Eu tenho muitos amigos brasileiros. Eu sei falar pouquinhas coisas. Meu português não é muito bom. Mas eu falo coisas. Eu não falo muito português. Eu preciso muitas brasileiras. Eu vou morar no Florianópolis. Eu preciso muitas brasileiras. Eu preciso mais dinheiro. Agora não tá muito bom. Muito bom, muito bom. We love the Spanish culture, bro. Yeah, I speak a little bit of Portuguese. Good enough. Yeah, just the basics. Though, there are so many Brazilians here in Lakewood Ranch where I live. Bro, I guarantee you there have to be at least 500 Brazilians here in Lakewood Ranch. There are so many Brazilians where I live now in Bradenton and Lakewood Ranch. There's a park in Lakewood Ranch, and if you go there, it's nothing but Brazilians. I mean, well, there's that Portuguese realtor lady. There's a realtor. I can't remember her YouTube channel's name, but one of you guys will know who she is. She lives here in Bradenton. She's got a huge YouTube channel. Does anybody know her name? I think she's the one that moved all the Brazilians over here. There's a huge Brazilian community. In the apartment where I live, there's probably 5 or 6 Brazilian families. Where did you learn to speak Portuguese? In Naples, Florida. So I learned it through an organization that I belong to, because there used to be a lot of Brazilians in Naples. Many years ago, they left, and I worked with 3 Brazilians. We need Vizuno, Panhandle, Florida. So in Naples, Florida, I learned to speak Portuguese because I worked with 2 Brazilian girls, and they speak Portuguese. Like, for an entire year, almost 2 years, I worked at a place where there was 2 Brazilian girls, and I was teaching them my workstation. So, and before that, a lot of people in my family speak Portuguese because we were part of an organization, and we learned Portuguese to help people that were moving from Portugal over here, from Brazil mostly. So we were, my family volunteered, a lot of people in my family volunteered for an organization to learn Portuguese. So I would go with them and I tried to learn Portuguese. Now, I can verbally speak it. I'm pretty good with the accents. Reading Portuguese, I struggle to read Portuguese. I got the verbal aspect of it, but I couldn't figure out how to read it. Maybe in the future, Guatemala, Mayan ruins. I think I would want to visit Yucatan. Not quite Venezuela. Not quite Guatemala. But I would want to visit Mexico. I do want to see the ruins in southern Mexico. Yes, I'm still with this organization. I just don't like to talk about it. I just don't like to talk about it on the internet because why? You know what I mean? Why? Like, why put your business out there? You know what I mean? Does that make sense, Danny? Why? Why would you put all your business on the internet? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You can probably figure it out. If you watch my videos, you can figure it out. I mean, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear if you watch my videos. But I don't want to put it out there because it's one of those deals that's like, why? What good will come from it? Other than just people suck. And do you speak Creole from South Florida? Stay in North Florida. Sapase Nabule. My Creole is limited. I did at one point try to learn Haitian Creole, but I failed. Here's what I know in Creole. Sapase, Nabule, griots, which is like their traditional fried pork food. Legume, griot, merci. I know a few words, like the basics. And a few words like paresse, voler. Some basic Creole. I wish I had learned Haitian Creole because I like Haitian people. Haitian people are pretty cool. Now, if there's Haitians talking Creole, I'll get machete. I can understand Haitian if people are talking it. Like if there's Haitian people talking around me, I can understand the idea. You crazy? I understand Creole. I'm in Georgia, but I want to move to a new city that's 10 to 20 minutes away from Orlando. What city is good? Davenport, Claremont, Lake Nona. Take notes, man. Katie, if you're there, can you type the names of the cities that are good near Orlando, Katie, for him, please? Davenport, Claremont, Lake Nona. I would want to visit Cambodia and the Philippines. And Davenport, yep, Davenport. Everybody can second that. Kissimmee, no, I wouldn't recommend Kissimmee, Alex. Kissimmee is good for me and you because we're Spanish, but if they're coming from Georgia, they're not ready to go head on and sorry, excuse me. Alex, for me and you, Kissimmee is good, but for somebody moving from Georgia, they don't want to dive. Mount Dora is pretty good. Is it St. Cloud that's nice there? You're Puerto Rican, bro, but he's moving from Georgia. So for me and you, Kissimmee would be good, but if you're moving from Georgia, you don't want to dive straight into that. It's a third world country. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're moving from Georgia, Kissimmee's not where you want to land. It's St. Cloud's pretty good. Lake Nona, if you can afford it, there's a lot of medical. I don't know what field you're in, but if you're into the medical field, there's a lot going on in Lake Nona. Claremont. What else would I recommend? Basically, that's it. Those are the top areas to live, I think. That's what I would say. And those are all on the outskirts of Orlando. St. Cloud. Yeah, Kissimmee is not for everybody. It's very Hispanic. It's not for everybody. I would do it for me because I'm used to it, but that I wouldn't recommend it for somebody else who's not used to that. Definitely wouldn't recommend it for somebody else. That's about it. What were you talking about? I'm used to it because I'm from New York City. Yeah. I got you, bro. And Hispanic. I got you, bro. I got you. Oh, we're talking about Haiti. Would I visit Haiti? Not right now. Well, the Panhandle. No, it's too backwards. It's pretty to visit. Is Fairview Shores good? I'm not even sure where that's at. Never heard of that. Daytona Beach is not good. It's too trashy. You want to be in Port Orange. Katie, can you write that down for him? If you're thinking about Daytona Beach, consider Port Orange. Port Orange is a good area. Would I visit Aruba? Yeah, I would visit Aruba, Colombia, Bermuda. Those were all like on the list at some point. I know Bermuda's expensive. I would like to learn Creole. But like I said, if there's Haitian people, I can understand what they're saying because I lived around a lot of Haitians to where like if there's Haitian people talking, I know what they're talking about. But trying to talk Creole, Haitian Creole is a little complicated. And keep in mind, most Haitians speak Spanish too, a lot of them. Ever been to the Bahamas? Katie has. Katie's been to the Bahamas. I have Ormond Beach. Yeah, so if you're thinking about the other coast, Daytona Beach is a crap hole. Let's just be honest. St. Augustine is nice, but I think it's overrated. I think St. Augustine's overrated. It's nice, but it's not as nice as they put it out to be. Let me get out of the sun. Bro, I have had the sun in my face the whole time. I'm trying to find a position where the sun's not in my face. This has been the most uncomfortable recording angle ever. I think St. Augustine is definitely overrated, is how I would describe it. Katie went to the Bahamas on vacation. So, a community based on religion. There's Ave Maria in Naples. I think it's kind of creepy, at least in the world we live in today. There's Ave Maria in Naples is a Catholic community, but they've already had their little scandals here and there. St. Augustine's a great place to vacation, but it's too small. The problem with St. Augustine is that it's too small. There are some nice areas in St. Johns County, but I think St. Augustine's a little overrated. It's interesting to visit, but to live, it's too small. It's lacking economy. It's got great tourist attractions, but it's lacking economy, things to do economically. Yeah, St. Augustine's not a place you want to live. It's a great place to visit. Living full time, Daytona Beach is garbage. I mean, Volusia County has high overdose rates, huge amount of homeless people, corruption. It's a crap hole of a place. I wouldn't recommend moving to Daytona Beach. I wouldn't really recommend it. The last time I went to Daytona Beach was in 2018. Yeah, it's a crap hole. It really is. Where do you recommend to get out of Miami but stay in Florida? Sebring, no jobs. Bradenton, I think Bradenton's a great alternative for leaving Miami. Fort Myers, I'm going to say no. The job market's too bad down there right now. Naples is a very popular option for people leaving Miami, except for how expensive Naples got. No jobs in Lakeland. No jobs. I think the best alternative for Miami right now is either Port St. Lucie, which again doesn't have a lot of jobs. Sarasota, Bradenton are probably your best options if you're living in Miami. If you are retiring, Sebring If you need a job, do not go to Sebring. South Central Florida, there's no jobs right now. Lakeland, the jobs are bad. No jobs in Lakeland that pay anything. I know a lot of people are from Miami moving to Lakeland. I'm telling you, there's nothing there. How about Fontainebleau in Miami? It's a nice area. It's just so expensive. Miami rents are horrible. And you got that's an all Spanish area too. So if you're leaving Miami, I'm gonna try to walk back over here to another bench. Maybe I can get out of the sunlight. If you're leaving Miami, I'm gonna walk really slowly if you guys don't mind. Starting to hurt everywhere. I don't know how much longer I can go. I can't even. Sucks, bro. Just walking hurts. If you're leaving Miami, I think Sarasota is a good option. Bradenton and Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch, Northport. If you have a place paid off, I think Northport's a good option. If you're buying a house, Northport's good if you're buying. Venice, Sarasota, Northport, Lakewood Ranch, basically Sarasota or Charlotte County or Manatee County. I would maybe some parts of Hillsborough County, the eastern tip of Hillsborough County. Just keep in mind all the other benches and even worse. It's in the sun. It's starting to hurt. I don't even know where I can go. Oh yeah, I'm walking with a freaking cane. This sucks. Hopefully it's in the shade. We'll see. Hopefully the other bench is in the shade. Dang it. I don't want to become a vegetable. I'm trying to get out as much as I can. As difficult as it is, I'm trying to get out as much as I can because I don't want to become a vegetable. I feel like if I don't try to get out, I'm going to become a vegetable. I feel like if I don't try, I'm going to become a vegetable. Bonita Springs ain't what it used to be, though. Bonita Springs is past its heyday. Bonita Springs used to be a nice place. Right now, I would say Bonita Springs, it ain't what it used to be. It's past its prime. Bonita Springs had better. It's seen better days. It's gotten expensive. Cities with good jobs: Orlando, Sarasota. That's it. Orlando and Sarasota. That's it. Jobs are scarce down here, man. Fort Lauderdale. You're in Baytown, it's pretty boring. Gotta go. Buenas suerte, Jose. Guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to try to live stream more often since I'm kind of... This was a bad idea. The sunlight, I didn't think about the sun. I just thought I could crawl these benches over here, but Fort Lauderdale nightlife is fine, but it's crazy. I really needed to talk to you guys. So it's been great to see you guys. I needed to talk to you guys, and it's been difficult, challenging. So I'm glad I was able to connect with you guys. Am I moving? We'll see what happens. Fort Lauderdale's got good jobs, but the rents are so high it doesn't make sense. Houston area is okay. You want to be in the Woodlands or in Katy. Those are the two options. You either want to be in the Woodlands or in Katy. Guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm in a lot of pain. I can't go any further. I'm in a lot of pain. I just want to crawl away, and I really appreciate you guys checking in. Katy, Texas is good, and the Woodlands is good. Those were my recommendations for Houston area. I love you guys. Thanks for checking in. I gotta go. Appreciate everybody, especially the super chats. Especially now that we're not traveling, it really helps. The YouTube algorithm has been pretty weak. I'm out, guys. Thank you so much.